Hello everybody, Shockinator 1000 and Putting for Duty. Welcome you back to more Pokemon Heartgold. In the last episode, we managed to, well, not really do much, and so we just basically went into the Spout Tower. We battled the last of the trainers I didn't battle on camera, and we also caught ourselves a shiny Ghastly, which, trust me when I say this, it was not a hoax. Because I wasn't expecting to get a shiny Ghastly. And we did have a little bit of a technical failure with my DS Lite. Because that's actually what I was playing the game on. Because my DS Lite tends to have a little bit of difficulty recognizing DS games half the time. But anyway. This episode, you notice I've only got 2 Pokemon on my team. Well, as you remember back when I used to do Let's Go Eevee, I did a trend where I was to use the same number of Pokemon that the gym leaders will to use. And our first gym leader has 2 Pokemon, so we are going to use 2 Pokemon, and these 2 Pokemon are the ones I'm going to be using. The reason why I'm not using Ghastly is because he's actually not going to be helpful in this gym at all. And I've already battled these 2 trainers. If you walked in front of them, they will issue a battle against you, but you can easily avoid them by simply walking in the air. Not literally, of course, but the platforms are like, what should say, invisible. But they're not even remotely invisible. There we go. I'm Faulkner, the Phyla City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. And that's actually the final line before he starts the battle. So, here we go. The following contest between Faulkner the Gym Leader and me from New Barktown is about to begin. Both sides will consist of using 2 Pokemon, and the match will not end until all Pokemon on one side is unable to continue. Okay, so Faulkner here is starting off with Pidgey, level 9, normal flying type, keen eye for his ability, so his accuracy cannot be lowered. Tackle and Sand Attack are its only 2 moves. And I wanted to say battle begin, but the Pokemon was already put into the battlefield, so I was kind of a little bit slow on that remark. So anyway, flying type Pokemon, as you pretty much can tell, they have 3 common weaknesses. But we are only able to get 2 of them at the current stage. Yet, one of the 2 types we are able to get, we haven't actually been introduced to it yet, but you can technically get one on Route 32. Sorry, Pidgey is unable to battle. Onix is the winner. And now for Faulkner's final Pokemon. And believe me when I say this, this is a complete cheat hoax, because he shouldn't have this Pokemon at his current stage. The next trainer sends out Pidgeotto, level 13. This is the reason why I say he shouldn't have this Pidgeotto. Because Pidgey, it falls into Pidgeotto at level 16. And he has a Pidgeotto level 13. How? I'll tell you how. Nintendo don't follow physics. This Pidgeotto is also normal flying type, also with keen eye for his ability with the moves Tackle, Gust, and Roost. Roost will basically heal up half the HP the user's max HP is. So like say if he's got 50 HP, he might recover 25 or somewhat, but it's unquestionable. We're just going to use a Rock Throw. By the way, Faulkner is a pushover if you have an Onix. Trust me. Yes, he was able to take the Rock Throw, but just bearing in mind, there's nothing his Pidgeotto can do. And just a heads up, gym leaders will occasionally use healing items in this game. They didn't in Let's Go Eevee, but they will in this game. So just a heads up on that. We're going to use Screech, because they will be a recurring trend, which he will use Roost to try and stall me. And of course I missed with Screech on the first turn using it. Which, by the way, is not a recurring trend, as in like it's a no surprise scenario here. Because Screech, 85% accuracy. I actually have a story about indirect accurate moves that happened the other day. On Pokemon Diamond in my free time, I was doing a double battle against Team Galactic with a Drapion and a shiny Steelix against a Stunky and a Zubat. I was trying to attack the Stunky with Ice Fang, which is 95% accuracy, and my Steelix, I am not kidding, didn't have his accuracy lowered by one stage, and he missed with Ice Fang, which was a 5% chance of missing 3 times in a row. I am not kidding. He seriously did miss 3 out of 3. And Drapion also missed 3 times out of 3, but I realized he had his accuracy lowered because I used Poison Fang, which is a 100% accurate move, and he just missed with first turn using that. So anyway, Pidgeotto was unable to battle. Onyx is the winner, which means the victory goes to me from New Barktown. I know it's going to be a recurring draft. I would say Ash, but then again, it was kind of, well, how do I say it? Tense, to say at least. But there we go. We've beaten Faulkner. I understand. I bow out gracefully. For pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. But a defeat is a defeat, alright. Take this official Pokemon League badge. This is the Zephyr badge. In the past, when I played this game brand new, in my days, that is, I always called that the Zephyr badge. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce the Zephyr badge. It might be Zephyr, it might be Zephyr. But whatever, however it is you pronounce it, then you know exactly what I mean. With that badge, Pokemon including traded Pokemon up to level 20 will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash anytime outside a battle. And we will also obtain a move which we'll probably never ever use for the team I've got planned for this LP. TM51, which is Roost. Now, the next area he says for us to go to, he recommends us going to Azalea Town. And if we actually go into the town map, Azalea Town is down here. This is where our next gym battle is going to take place. Because there is actually, well, technically speaking, it's actually hard to see, but on here, you know where the gym is. The gym is located right, actually hang on, let me fetch a pointer, being my pen. It's found there. That grey building indicates where the gym is. And you can see there's the gym for Azalea Town over there. This town has a gym there. And this town has a gym here. So you probably might be thinking, we can just go straight to Eretex City and not even have to worry about Azalea Town. Not necessarily the case. We will go why that is to be the case moments later. Oh, Yeah, this is actually expected, by the way. Hello, Ash, we discovered something. The details are, well, we can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg you just bought. My assistant is at the Pokemon in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up the egg? Alright, so we've been asked to pick up an egg. I hope it's not Proton John. No, because he will give us an egg, literally. Oh, hello. This guy in the orange outfit, he is basically who you will see in the Pokemon on occasions if your mum used your money that she's supposed to be saving up for you to buy items to deliver to the Pokemon. We didn't actually receive a phone call from our mum, either on or off camera. But she got us a super potion. Super potions are actually a better healing item than regular potions, because potions heal up 20 HP of your Pokemon's max health, whereas super potions are 50 in this case. Okay, we'll take the egg. And what is inside this egg, you might think? I'm not even going to bother reading his dialogue. Okay, we get the picture. Go home now. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, moving around the circle pad in a 2D game. Oh, hello. Oh my, that egg must be... I see. So it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm. And then from Professor Elm to you. I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood? I am counting on you. Alright. Kind of awkward to say the least. So, anyway. This Pokemon egg. It may be close to hatching. There are 3 dialogue texts involving a Pokemon egg. One that says, it doesn't seem close to hatching, which means you just a second got it. This one, it may be close to hatching, which means you've walked around with it for a bit. And one more saying, it will hatch soon. When it says it will hatch soon, it'll be a range of either 1 to maybe a few hundred steps. We don't know the exact definition, but I'm not exactly going to be spending the entire episode running around Violet City just to hatch this one egg to see exactly what is inside it. What we are going to do is we're going to get our Pokemon back, being our shiny Ghastly, our Centrent, and our Pidgey. And of course, we'll put Onyx in the bag because our main members are at the moment Ghastly and Cyndaquil. Those are our main members at the minute. So, now what we can do is we can go straight to Azalea Town, or Azalea City even, whatever. But I don't want to do that just yet. This house over here, I don't think it's any importance, but we'll have a look anyway. She uses the names of all the foods she really enjoys eating for the nicknames she gives to her Pokemon, I mean. Okay, yeah, this is not really important. Just going over potential nicknames for certain Pokemon. I still haven't come up with a nickname list for my entire team yet, but I will do eventually. But anyway, if you go down here, Route 36, right after going through Route 31 in Violet City. You could go down this area, but if you talk to this guy, yo, haven't you heard about the trouble boulder blocking all your way? Say, you had well, whatever. I kind of had that completely wrong. Of course you have. For people like you, there's a HM that will come to your rescue. This is the guy you talk to if you want to get HM06 Rock Smash. There was a time where I actually played Pokemon Heartgold and didn't pick up this HM. But also, you see there is an obstacle in our way. You probably think it's a tree we can cut. But if we talk to it, it's dancing. So we can't do anything with that tree. Meaning we've got no choice but to go down. And if we go down, we will enter the ruins of Alf. If you go to the ruins of Alf and follow these passageways, there will be one of these. Welcome to this chamber. We are reconstructing ancient Pokemon stone panels. You can rotate stone panel pieces by touching them for a short time. If you touch a piece and slide it, you can move it around. We think we should be able to put them back to where they were. And also, if we go to this is actually a word. This says escape. But if we go to this, try to guess which Pokemon this is. For those who probably remember my Let's Go Eevee LP, you should know. There you go. That's how you solve the puzzle. And your prize is to fall down a hole. Did you just come down from above? So you must have solved a stone panel puzzle. That is wonderful. You seem to have some talent with archaeology. I will give you this unknown report. It records unknown as you capture them. I am sure it'll come in handy. Yeah, this guy will not show up if you haven't solved at least one of those puzzles. And what he says there, unknown report. There is a strange presence here. Walk around a bit. And soon, you will be ambushed by one of the worst Pokemon to use in any team. Unown. Whatever you do with Unown, don't get this Pokemon. Unless, of course, you want to catch every single letter alphabet Unown. Yes, I am not kidding. There are 26 different forms of Unown. This Unknown form is known as F. There's one for A, B, all the way down to C. And there's even two more known to be a question mark and an exclamation mark. I don't know if those forms specifically are in this game or not. They are in Platinum, Diamond and Pearl, but I don't know if they are in this game. But whatever you do, don't catch this Pokemon to use in your team. Its base stats suck. It only learns hidden power. The only time these Unknown are known to be important from anything in general is to meet the guy who gives you the Unknown report we saw earlier on. That can register all Unknown of the alphabet to help solve riddles. In order to find hidden items behind a wall that you might not ever use. In the grass outside, you can find a Natu. And wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. Hold on, I was like jumping the gun here. I was jumping the gun. Because I said, in the grass outside, this is I. Oh god, I just realized something. We found Unknown F, and now we found Unknown I. We would be spelling out fish if we find Unknown S and H. That's kind of funny, that. So, but anyway, yeah. I didn't carry on the full detail about the whole scenario, but there is actually grass you can find in the ruins of Alf. And there is water as well. You can find water encounters, but honestly, the water encounters are not really worth my time going over, really. There are actually genuine grass encounters. Now I'm trying... Oh, there you are. Right down there in the bottom left-hand corner. If you go in the grass, you can find Natu, a psychic flying type. Natu can be a real average pain in the butt to deal with sometimes when you're using it on your team. It can be relatively balanced when it comes to special attack and speed, but it lacks in everything else. It can learn some pretty decent moves upon leveling up, but that's not until like in the late 30s or something. If you're wanting to use a Natu early on, you're not going to be able to do it until you've actually gotten a HM, which I think you know exactly what it is that's required. But if you're not going to get a Natu, another Pokemon you can find here very, very rarely is Smeargle. Smeargle is your standard normal type painting Pokemon. His shiny form was shown in Pokemon Colosseum, but is not rumored to be a shiny because shiny Pokemon didn't exist in that game. For Smeargle, they are known to learn only one move, being Sketch, which has only one PP, meaning you can only use it one time before you get to use Struggle. What Sketch does is, you're basically copying whatever the last move was used against Smeargle. There has been rumors where people have been using a Smeargle and they used Sketch right after a legendary Pokemon using a legendary move, so he then was able to learn it. There are certain moves you can learn in this game, which I'm not going to go over because I haven't actually heard what those moves are yet. But when that time comes, we will go over into more detail. And that's pretty much all I can say about the encounters on the Ruins of Alph. Now, there is actually something else we can do here in the Ruins of Alph, and I want to show that on my DS Lite in the next episode, using the Action Replay DSi. I know you're probably thinking it's not a safe thing to do because using an Action Replay DSi can bugger up the whole game and you might eventually lose progress, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Next time with Pokemon Heartgold, I'm going to be showing you a little hidden secret you can get in the Ruins of Alph. See you guys then.